being said in the market to stay focused, but staying focused is really difficult.
Yes.
But it can also be very easy if you really understand the meaning about staying focused.
Hi guys, this is Marcus Chu. I am in conversation with CEO right now with Zach
Hello.
and Alex. So when do you start your real estate career?
I began my real estate business back in 2006. I went into a career fair at Suntec City, and that's how I joined the business.
How about you, Alex?
I joined the industry when I was 22 years old. I also walked into a career fair in Suntec. I think this is something we have in common.
We came over in 2009. That's where we met our manager, Kevin, and we came over.
Kevin recruited you
Yeah.
in 2009. So it's okay, let's go kind of meeting.
I think because that time social media just started, and I think we want to be part of that action.
Yeah.
And we wanted also a place that has trainings, right? So I think these were the two deciding factors: being dynamic, social media, and yet have trainings for us and our agents. That was the time.
You have been in ERA for that period of time, 15 years. What are your experience?
Throughout these 15 years, one of the greatest benefit will be the willingness from the management team to be able to work together with you, Marcus, and also given a lot of opportunities throughout the years to groom into who Zach really is today.
I dare to say that you have that quality to empower your team leaders and your agents. Talk a little bit about things that people don't know.
I think the fun fact about myself and Alex, we didn't came into ERA getting a high position or even begin this recruitment journey with a big team. You got to build your culture from scratch, right? So I think this is something that we have built alongside with our key leaders for the past 15 years. And we are also looking forward in the next 15 years to continue this legacy that we have built. So we started from one division till now we collectively have 100 over division. Probably this is something that a lot of people don't see behind the scene.
We worked really hard. I think we all started off doing sales, right? So maybe a fun fact, I was staying in the west, right, in Bukit Batok, and Zach's actually staying in the east Tampines when we started.
Oh yeah.
And we actually, I convinced him to do the west area. And we were all motorcycles, right? So that was the time
we started.
We started together doing sales, doing rental in the rain. I think these are things that people don't see, right? So these are the before we really to go into the team building. And I think even during this journey, we just want to let the audience also know it's not a walk in the park. Right, we have our downs. Our motorbike does crash, right? And we do fall off our bike sometimes. In the journey of team building, we also have our ups and downs, and that's where I think we encourage each other. I think that's something that we actually grow up to, overcome over the years.
So about 15 years ago, you guys are in your mid-20s?
Early 20s.
Early 20s. Okay, you guys are in your early 20s. So it never come to your mind that you'll build such a big team, right?
Never. Not for me, for sure.
Not for me. Nobody has that thoughts. But we were inspired when we, joined and we see that team building is possible, and we just want to empower more people.
Someone in the early 20s, what advice do you have for them?
Enjoy life. YOLO, right? That's the word they always use.
It's always being said in the market to stay focused, but staying focused is really difficult.
Yes.
But it can also be very easy if you really understand the meaning about staying focused, right? I think to start off with, for people who are doing sales or team building, staying focused, getting the end goal sorted out, the journey is so important that you don't give up. Do whatever it takes to make sure you achieve your goal. I think that's extremely important in our business, our industry.
I really feel that you must love your job, right? So you must have passion so that you can always overcome obstacles. I think that's the main thing I see. You must have passion, meeting people, looking at properties.
ERA is my family. I want to treat everybody, whether senior or the juniors, like my own family. So on top of the monetary gains, I think it's also part of the journey that you receive a lot of fulfillment and a lot of empowerment when you do team building, right? You must see your agents like your family members.
Okay, so are you saying that part of the strategy to upgrade yourself is to start building team is to help another teammates
Yes,
to become successful. Then in doing so, you will force yourself to be better.
That's actually a strategy that I adopted, because I also didn't know the reason why I should build a team. But when you have one or two friends that join you, you need to be responsible, right? So naturally,
Yes, to be responsible.
Yeah, you naturally got to do more research. You got to plan for them, and actually, at the end of the day, I benefited from my own plannings. So I think this can actually help let salespeople understand that doing team building can actually bring up your own sales.
I would like to know, how do you connect with them? You have so many agents, probably even thousands if you take into consideration all your team leaders that branch out from you.
It's how I keep consistent connection is through meeting and trainings. I also do one-on-one meetups with them, right? I advocate like having fun through our interaction. So through sports, through different things that we do outside work, that's how I stay connected with the younger generation and my existing leaders.
I'm a believer of duplicate success, this tag, right? So I always tell my leaders that whatever we train, whatever we communicate, try to meet up with your guys again, because when the team gets big, you may not be able to have one-to-one with everyone, but your leaders can actually still get the message and alignment, through the messages, right? So the leader has to touch base, in terms of communication.
That is so important, that we will leave no man behind. With that, I have finished in conversations with CEO together with Huang and Alex Lim. This is Marcus Chu signing off.